Hey guys, this is Lisa Kelly, and this is my first Chevron Delo video that I'm going to be doing. Okay, I got my creeper and my flashlight, and I'm going to crawl under here, and I'm going to pull the drain plug and drain all the oil out first, because that's probably what I gotta do first. And no.
If resilience was a show,
Ice Road Truckers is that and more. The show features the life of truckers plying the dangerous and frozen Alaska terrain with their 18-wheelers as they deliver crucial supplies. The show wouldn't have been a success without its grit-filled cast members. Among the cast was Lisa Kelly, who despite being a woman in a male-dominated profession, changed the narrative of trucking for females. However, she battled demons at different stages of her career. So join us as we explore Lisa's life as a female trucker and her heartbreaking tragedy. Me and Daryl are on the road heading back to Winnipeg to get more loads, and Daryl hears something strange with his truck and he pulls over. Lisa Kelly had an adventurous and active childhood that laid the foundation for a future career in trucking. Born on December 8, 1980, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, she moved with her family to a mini farm in Sterling, Alaska when she was just 6 years old. This early relocation to the rugged Alaskan terrain significantly influenced her upbringing and interests. Raised on a farm, she was accustomed to the harsh conditions of the Arctic North from a young age and developed a love for outdoor activities such as horse riding and snowboarding, which are traditionally associated with boys. Lisa's childhood in Alaska was filled with excitement and challenges, which shaped her adventurous spirit. She was also involved in motocross competitions where she later became the Alaska state champion for her division. Considering how challenging dirt competitions are, one can deduce that Lisa is tough as nails even though her physical outlook says otherwise. These experiences not only fueled her passion for adventure but also prepared her for the physically demanding and often dangerous career she would later pursue as an ice road trucker. After completing high school, Lisa returned to Grand Rapids to attend Cornerstone University. However, her time on the campus ended sooner than expected as she only stayed for one semester. This was because she quickly realized that traditional academic paths were not for her and decided to pursue more hands-on and exciting endeavors. This was after she'd gained mechanical experience from her father. Safe to say that her mechanical knowledge, adventurous nature, coupled with her exposure to the icy terrain of Alaska influenced her career choice. Even though she was sure that formal education wasn't for her, she knew that she was going to excel as a female trucker. Her departure from university was the beginning of many explorations to come. On the journey to becoming an ice road trucker, Lisa worked as a bus driver before moving on to work at gas stations and eventually in a pizza company. She jumped on a lot of roles that kept her on the move and challenged her abilities. With such a hard-working track record, you can tell that a role on Ice Road Truckers didn't fall on her lap, she earned it. Lisa Kelly joined Ice Road Truckers during its third season in 2009. Prior to her television debut, she was working for Carlisle Transportation, an Alaskan H company. By this time, she'd already married Travis Kelly, an Alaskan native and local dirt biker, who apparently had no objection to her adventurous ambition. Lisa's early days on Ice Road Truckers were a mix of excitement and challenge. Transitioning from a regular trucking job to being filmed while navigating some of the world's most dangerous roads was no small feat. Despite the added pressure of the cameras, Lisa remained focused and quickly became a standout personality on the show. Her first season on Ice Road Truckers was when she displayed her ability to handle the icy highway. In her first task, and to earn her place among the cast, she had to haul a heavy load of construction equipment to Dead Horse. To make matters worse for the newbie, she needed to deliver her drop within a day, with the final stretch of her journey taking her across the frozen waters of the Arctic Ocean, nerve-wracking as it was for the audience. The journey seemed stressful for Lisa as well, but she made it in time. Not only did she establish herself as a worthy trucker, but she also made sure that the audience took notice of her. In a later episode of the third season, Lisa once again showed her courage by taking on a tougher challenge. She had to deliver an extra-large load of AC foot pipes to an isolated oil rig, a task that demanded careful navigation on the ice. The job required precise handling of a large trailer, and the route was full of twists and turns, leaving no room for errors. Despite the difficulties, Lisa reached her destination on time and with few issues. She proved that women are just as capable as men in this demanding job. This earned her significant attention and respect from viewers. She quickly became a fan favorite known for her skill, determination, and positive attitude. Lisa went on to feature in the third, fourth, and fifth seasons and continued to be a central figure in the series. She took a break from the show in the sixth season. According to the show producer, Lisa was duly invited for season 6, but she declined the offer on the grounds that she wished to take the year off. In 2013, she eventually quit her work at Carlisle Transportation. Despite her success on the show, being in a male-dominated profession had an effect on Lisa. She revealed that she had to be extra to earn her place. I had to work twice as hard. I had to pull my weight and everybody else's to get the job done as fast or faster. Meanwhile, she returned to the show for season 7 later in 2013. By this time, she had already started working for Polar Industries. It was during the 9th season of the show that she met Derailed Wards, who would be her partner and boss for 2 years on the show. However, being on the show has its own struggles, and even though Lisa seems to be wearing the hat of a female trucker gracefully, her parts are not without thorns. Safe to say Ice Road Truckers was the thorn, and it aired for 11 seasons from 2007 to 2017, each season presenting unique and formidable challenges. The show primarily featured truckers navigating the Dalton Highway in Alaska, the ice roads of Canada's Northwest Territories, as well as other remote Arctic regions. These routes were dangerous, characterized by extreme weather conditions, treacherous ice, and remote, isolated locations. The truckers faced numerous hazards including thin ice that could break under the weight of their loads, white oak conditions reducing visibility to almost zero, and the constant threat of avalanches. Mechanical failures in such harsh conditions posed serious risks, often leaving drivers stranded miles from help. In addition to natural obstacles, the drivers dealt with tight delivery deadlines, which added pressure to their already dangerous jobs. The series showcased the resilience and expertise required to transport essential supplies to remote communities and work sites. Each season brought new drivers and routes. From hauling heavy equipment to delivering supplies to isolated outposts, the show highlighted not only the physical challenges but also the mental and emotional strength needed to endure such grueling work. Over its 11-season run, Ice Road Truckers provided a gripping look at one of the world's most dangerous professions, leaving a lasting impression on its audience and changing public perceptions of ice road trucking. The show featured a diverse and memorable cast of truckers, each bringing their unique skills and personalities to the show. Among the most notable members was Hugh Rowland, often referred to as the Polar Bear, a prominent figure in the original cast of Ice Road Truckers. He gained a reputation for his fearless demeanor and extensive expertise in navigating the icy roads. His bold personality and vast experience made him a standout character on the show, which contributed significantly to its appeal and success. Also, Alex Debogorski, an original cast member of Ice Road Truckers, quickly became a fan favorite due to his cheerful personality and exceptional storytelling skills. With several decades of trucking experience under his belt, Debogorski brought a unique blend of humor and wisdom to the show. He offered viewers a welcome party from the often intense and hazardous scenarios depicted. His ability to balance levity with insight made him a beloved figure among the show's audience all through his time on air. Another notable cast member is Rick Yam, known for his distinctive tattoos and outspoken personality. He often teamed up with Hugh Rowland on Ice Road Truckers. His fiery temper and non-nonsense approach added a significant amount of drama and entertainment to the show, making him a memorable character. Yam's confrontations and candid moments, coupled with his deep friendship and occasional clashes with Rowland, provided viewers with plenty of excitement and tension. Art Burke, who joined Ice Road Truckers in the later seasons, became known for his intense and relentless work ethic. His ability to handle the extreme eye of the ice roads and made him a standout character in the series. He was quite determined while on the show, and a straightforward approach to the challenges of ice road trucking resonated with viewers in one of the world's most demanding professions. These truckers, along with many others, contributed to the dynamic and engaging nature of Ice Road Truckers, making it a compelling watch and providing a deep insight into the unforgiving world of ice road trucking. Each of the truckers had their challenging moment on the show, most especially Alyssa. Being in a male-dominator profession, one of such difficult moments was when she had a heart-stopping scare in Season 3. Lisa encountered a near disaster while driving through Atigan Pass. She moved into a tight space to let 2 trucks go by. This careful move kept everyone safe but put her in a tricky situation. She almost went off the road, but the closeness of the other truck showed it. was the right decision. Stopping completely made it hard to get going again, making the steep hills ahead a slow climb. Even with the scare, Lisa reached Korea Yard on time without any damage. During season 4, Lisa experienced the most dramatic events of her career yet to present itself, and perhaps one of the most traumatic incidents of the entire season. While driving on a snow-covered road, Lisa made a sudden swerve to avoid an oncoming plow truck, which caused her vehicle to slide into a ditch. Luckily, both Lisa and her truck came off unharmed. Also, the incident didn't go into Lisa's trucking record since it was mostly an unforeseen accident, but it did prove how unexpectedly dangerous ice trucking can be. The one thing no trucker could ever predict is technical and mechanical failure, no matter the constant maintenance and how many precautionary measures they take. One such incident occurred when Lisa transported 100t piping to Prudhoe during a trip. The extra long dolly used to transport the exceptionally large load suffered some technical problems whenever Lisa needed to make a turn. No matter how slides, the dolly would swing dangerously. It seemed that the problems caused came from a misalignment in the doll's fixtures, but even a competent trucker like Lisa couldn't overcome such a hazardous problem, forcing her to seek aid at the nearest stop. She pulled over a Cord truck yard where she received aid from the local technicians who provided a temporary fix. Unfortunately, the unscheduled stop and her cautious driving cost her time. Even though she didn't deliver on time, Lisa made it to her destination safe and sound, which many unlucky truckers can't often accomplish. The top moments of Lisa's career on ice road truckers also happened to be the scariest incident of the series. While hauling the heaviest load featured in a season, a rock truck, Lisa drove her truck over a frozen lake with the scariest sound any ice trucker could imagine. The ice creaking and shifting beneath the heavy load. Lisa drove over the Utic Lake. To add to the suspense, the load required a quick delivery, and in an attempt to play for time, Lisa had to drive through the night to make it on time. As if the shifting ice wasn't enough of a scare, the lack of visibility driving in the pitch black of the night certainly made things even scarier. Inevitably, Lisa made the delivery on time, safe and unscathed. Again in Season 5, Lisa Kelly achieved a personal milestone by transporting a massive 16T wide steel building frame from Fairbanks to Prudhoe. Collaborating with a team of pilot cars and truckers, Lisa took charge for the final leg of the journey. She skillfully navigated tight road conditions and managed to deliver the frame to its destination on time without any damage. The scary and not so scary moments from the show are quite inexhaustive, understandably so. Lisa didn't only enjoy challenges in some of the deadliest roads in the world. She's had a fair share of terribly sad moments on the show too. While some of the sad moments didn't happen to her personally, her colleagues on the show were the recipients of those sad moments. With the close-knit and strong bond the cast members of the show had, it's okay to say an injury to one is an injury to all. The most notable sad incident that shook Lisa to a COR and threw her off balance for a while was the death of Daryl Wars, her friend and boss. Not to forget that Daryl joined ice road truckers in its 6th season, a few seasons after Lisa joined the show. Despite the fact that Lisa didn't join the show in the 6th season, they clicked almost immediately when she returned in the 7th season. Daryl was so fantastic that he quickly became a prominent figure on the show. Known for his competitive nature and vast experience, Ward brought a dynamic presence that resonated with viewers. He was often seen tackling some of the most dangerous and challenging RS, displaying remarkable skill and resilience. His partnership with Lisa Kelly was particularly noteworthy as they both shared a deep respect for each other's abilities and a mutual commitment to their demanding profession. Lisa's caddyry with Ward added depth to the show. There was a strong bond between the truckers despite the competitive nature of their work. Daryl tragically died on August 28, 2016 in a plane crash near Rock Creek, Montana, which was a significant blow to the ice road truckers community. According to the show producers, he was traveling to Missoula to begin filming a pilot for a new documentary series about a plane wreck recovery when the plane he was piloting crashed during landing, killing both Ward and his co-pilot Mark Mellets. Lisa Kelly was deeply affected by Daryl's untimely demise. No one would expect her to feel anything less considering how closely she worked with Daryl during his lifetime. She expressed her grief and paid tribute to a late friend and colleague while reacting to his death. In an interview, Lisa said, "It was sad. He didn't really hit me until I went back there and I didn't have my partner. It also put a lot of pressure on me to get things done because Daryl usually took care of a lot of things like arranging loads and taking loads down really long roads." Daryl's death was just a reminder as to the inherent dangers faced by those in the trucking industry and the close-knit nature of the ice road trucker cast. The show paid homage to Daryl in Subsequent episodes celebrating his contributions and the lasting impact he had on both his fellow truckers and the show's audience. Even in his death, the legacy continues to be remembered through the fond memories of his time on Ice Road Truckers and the impact he had on his colleagues and fans alike. His adventurous spirit, dedication to his craft, and the camaraderie he shared with fellow truckers remain a significant part of the show's history, and even the story. But the tragedy continues. Another such heart-wrenching incident was that involving Hugh Rowland. His larger-than-life personality combined with his extensive experience and fearless approach to ice road trucking made him a central and unforgettable character on the show. Rowland was known for his tough nature and often took on the most challenging routes. His exceptional skills and resilience in the face of the harsh Alaskan conditions was worthy of emulation, but who would have thought a life-changing incident would take that all away from our screens? In 2014, Hugh Rowland suffered a life-altering incident that significantly impacted his life and career. The incident did not occur while filming the show, but during a recreational outing. Rowland was a passenger in a vehicle driven by the show producer Will Morrison. When the vehicle crashed, the accident resulted in severe injuries, including multiple broken bones and long-term physical impairments. The tragic event led to Rowland filing a lawsuit against the producers of Ice Road Truckers, alleging negligence and seeking compensation for his injuries. Following the accident, Rowland's presence on the show diminished before he eventually left. The incident marked a significant and somber turning point in his life, highlighting the unpredictable and often dangerous nature of the lifestyle of those involved in the trucking industry. In addition to her personal losses, Lisa was surprisingly pronounced dead by media outlets in 2012. In the worlds of Ice Road Truckers, rumors of tragedy can spread quickly. Lisa Kelly took a break from the show sometime in 2012, leading to speculation and concern among fans. Around the same time, the news of her death started flying around. Fortunately for her fans, these rumors were unfounded and stemmed from a case of mistaken identity involving another person named Lisa Kelly, an American, an artist who had passed away. Despite the rumors, Lisa continued to live and work, demonstrating her resilience and determination. The emotional toll of these tragedies surely affected Lisa's career. There were times when she considered stepping back from the spotlight to focus on her well-being. However, her passion for trucking kept her going even in the face of such heartbreaking events. Many fans have wondered if Lisa ever thought of quitting after facing a series of harrowing experiences on the show. Actually, whether or not she considered quitting is totally out of the question, since the show hasn't in years, even though Ice Road Truckers hasn't released new episodes since 2017. Lisa Kelly has remained incredibly active and shows no signs of quitting anytime soon. After her last appearance on the reality series, she continued to pursue her passion for trucking and diversified her activities. In a 2018 interview, Lisa shared that she was spending her time rescuing and caring for horses, a lifelong passion of hers. She also mentioned attending trade shows in England, Scotland and Ireland, where RCE Road Truckers maintains a dedicated fan base. During her time on the series, Lisa began doing advertisements and promotional work for Chevron lubricant. She continued with the role after the show ended, starring in a 16-part video series titled Destination Further. Lisa Kelly. This series, which ran from 2018 to 2020, gave viewers an inside look at her life as a trucker, featuring her tackling various jobs and overcoming challenges, from feeding farm animals to using an excavator to bury a water line. Lisa's love for trucking remains strong. As of 2024, she drives a Freightliner Kando 122 SD and works for a different company, often navigating the rugged roads of northern Alaska. On the personal front, she's still married to Travis Kelly and maintains an active presence on social media, sharing videos of her life and adventures behind the wheel on platforms like Facebook and YouTube. Many fans are curious about the potential return of Ice Road Truckers and whether Lisa Kelly would be a part of the cast if the show makes a comeback, but it seems the producers have finally pulled the plug on that. But never say never. Lisa's journey on the History Channel series had both physically and monetary challenges. On the monetary side, Lisa revealed in an interview that she was initially hired for her looks and didn't receive compensation for the show for the first few years. It's unbelievable to think that she didn't get paid after going through that level of danger, even though she eventually earned her place on the show. Talking about remuneration, it's been several years since she ran a few seasons pro bono. So how much is Lisa Kelly worth? Well, Lisa has worked her way up to star status, and as of 2024, Lisa is an estimated net worth of around $2.5 million. Her primary source of income came from her participation in the show, where she appeared from season 3 onwards. The popularity she gained from the show opened various doors for her, including additional appearances on IR at Deadliest Roads, which further shows her skills on Challenging roads in India and South America. In addition to her TV appearances, Lisa capitalized on her fame by launching her own line of clothing and merchandise related to trucking and adventure. She's also been involved in ads and promotional material which provided a glimpse into her life and career. Lisa Kelly's career choice, while demanding, proved to be quite lucrative. The earnings from her reality TV stints, endorsements and entrepreneurial ventures have significantly contributed to her net worth. Truck drivers on ice road truckers reportedly earned between $30,000 and $50,000 every 4 months, highlighting how lucrative the career path can be for those who gain prominence on the show. Beyond Lisa's professional achievements, she remains actively involved in trucking and still open to television roles. Her story is a reminder of the human side of reality television, behind that fearless image. A woman who's faced and overcome significant personal challenges, demonstrating incredible strength and resilience.